pizza made at home, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that. These are the ingredients I'm going to be using. I'm going to tell you what is a must-have and what is not. So I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of active yeast, a pinch of salt, and 1 cup of warm water. I'm going to be adding my sugar to the warm water and yeast as well. So this is active yeast and it's what I'm going to be using. If you are using instant yeast, you can just add it directly to your dry ingredients. But as for me, I have to add it to sugar and water so that I know if it is alive or not. So this is my mixture and I'm going to be resting it for 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, I should find foam. If I don't find foam, then I will know that it is not alive. So now this is what I have, and because it has some foam on top, I know that my yeast is alive. Therefore, I can proceed with the process of making my pizza. I'm going to be using Azam all-purpose flour. You can use any baking flour of your choice. Then I'll be adding my pinch of salt, and then I'll obviously have to add in my wet ingredients, which is yeast, sugar, and water. So guys, this is the process for making the pizza crust. I'm going to keep kneading until I use up all the flour. My dough will keep sticky, and so as usual, we are going to be adding in some little oil. Kneading this dough has taken me just about 3 minutes or less. I'm putting some oil on top of my dough so that it doesn't dry out while resting, and I'll be resting it for about 40 minutes. You can rest it between 40 minutes to 2 hours. So while our dough is resting, let us be working on the toppings. So I'm going to be using some beef, some tomato, onion, green pepper, cheese, and pizza sauce. Now I'm going to tell you what is mandatory and what is not. I'm beginning with my beef so that in the 40 minutes that my dough is resting, it will be getting ready as well. So I'm going to be cutting it into very, very small pieces. So this is what I have, and I'm going to be adding in some salt and boiling it on medium heat. So today we are going to multitask, guys. So I'm going to be working on my other toppings as my meat is getting ready and as my dough is rising. So this is a tomato, and I'm going to be removing the seeds. I do not want to put the seeds, but you can choose to put them if you want. So I'm just going to be using just the tomato peeling. And by the way, you can choose to use the red bell pepper in the place of tomatoes, or you can even use the yellow bell pepper. So I'm also adding onion and green pepper. All these are very optional, guys. You can choose to just add green pepper and that is it. So I'm going to be using mozzarella cheese. It is what I love for pizza. You can choose any cheese of your choice, but mozzarella is really good. So cheese is a must-have, really. So I'm cutting it in 2 halves because I do not want to use the whole of it. This is 500 grams. I just need about 250 grams. And this is my grated cheese. So about 40 minutes later, my beef is ready. I boiled it with just salt and water. If you remember well, the water has completely drained, and so I'm going to be sauteing it with some little oil, and then after 5 minutes it will be good to go. So you can add garlic or anything of your choice, any spices of your choice at this point. All our toppings are ready. Let's check out on our dough. So this is our dough after 40 minutes. It has risen. Can you see that, guys? So I'm going to be pressing it down and re-kneading it literally. This will take just about 30 seconds. I'm putting some flour on my tray to prevent the dough from sticking on it. And by the way, I'm using the back of the tray, not the inside. Why? Because my dough will not easily fit on the inside, but you can choose to use the inside, though I prefer using the back because it enables me to spread out my dough with ease compared to the inside. So I'm just going to be spreading it out in a circular way. You can choose to roll it with a pin, but I prefer using my hands. If you have a pizza stone, you can use it instead of the oven tray. The pizza stone is actually perfect. So I love to create that edge. As you can see, I'm trying to create an edge where I'll not put my toppings. It will just stay plain and bare. You can choose to put your toppings all around, like you cover up the edge. It's okay. This is a homemade pizza. Just make it your own, personalize it, do whatever you want with it. So when that is done, I'm going to use a fork and create some little holes on my crust. And this enables you to have a crunchy crust, because if you do not put these holes, steam will not be able to escape and it might get a bit wet. So this is my pizza sauce. I'm using American Garden. It's my favorite, but you can choose any pizza sauce. And like I told you, if you're not able to get pizza sauce, just feel free to use tomato sauce. You can use ketchup, but pizza sauce is just the best. So I'm going to be spreading it evenly on my crust. When that is done, it's time for cheese. Looks like pizza already. So now when you have your crust, you have your pizza sauce and your cheese, your pizza is complete. Just like this, you are good to go. So you do not need anything else if you do not have it. So I'm going to be adding my beef and all the other toppings I showed you. Also, don't put so much weight on the pizza crust. Don't put a lot of toppings, otherwise you might weigh down the crust and it will just get torn. So I'm going to be adding some little cheese on top of my toppings, and if you are not a big fan of cheese, the first cheese that you put is enough, but I'll be adding some cheese on top just to seal it up. I preheated my oven for about 12 minutes under 200 degrees Celsius, so I'm now going to be putting in my pizza and I'll be baking that pizza for about 15 minutes under the same temperature. As we wait for our pizza to bake for the 15 minutes, please kindly use this time to subscribe, like, comment. Did you know that when you like my video, it is recommended to very many others out there? Please give it a thumbs up. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness. We just made pizza at home. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. It is pizza made at home. Wow. So you can add some barbecue sauce if you have, or if you want, you can add some ketchup, some tomato sauce. You can just eat it just the way it is. Just feel free. This is your pizza. Have it the way you want. Slice your pizza into the shapes you want. So that's what we have, guys. Go watch my other videos and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.